Hey everyone, it's dielenka here again, and today we'll be upgrading my desk. Look at that. I know it's so crowded and I really lack space, especially my PC is not even on the desk. I really need an upgrade and to get a bigger desk. As you can see, my work laptop is simply hanging from the desk and everything was just too heavy for the desk already. I'm really excited because the items started to slowly arrive, and this is my new monitor stand. Otis likes it. A look at the color. This is gonna be so nice. The tabletop should be maple, and this is a little bit darker than the maple tabletop, so it's gonna give a really nice contrast. So I'm looking forward. So I'm just gonna have a look at if everything is okay here. I'm actually not gonna be using this as a monitor stand. Otis, hey! But I'm gonna put my soundbar underneath. Don't worry, the sound's gonna be amazing still, and it's gonna be looking much nicer, and I'll also have place where to put my items. If you look now, I have no place for anything on the table basically, so if it's gonna be here and the soundbar is gonna be underneath it, I'm gonna have some storage space, and it's also gonna look a little bit more coherent, I think. If this cat lets me use it, do you think he will help me assemble it? Will you? As I was waiting for the rest of the pieces to arrive, I actually found this wireless charging stand at Action and I really liked it. The tabletop has just arrived through DHL, but look at the damage. I mean, like, I didn't see this before, so yeah, my fault. Look, there's a scratch. And how can you deliver something when it's looking this way? Like, what is this? I mean, I checked that it looks okay here, but I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what is this? I mean, I just didn't want to do anything about it because I've been waiting for it for like a month, but oh my god. I just came from the gym, that's why I'm so red, but I'm like, I'm just so mad, honestly. Anyway, still looking forward to build it, so yeah. All the pieces have already arrived, so this is the night before building the setup, just a last look at everything. And here are the boxes, so here are the legs, that's a tabletop, and I decided to have a look at the cable tray as well and build the monitor stand so I have less work the day after. So look at this beauty, it was assembled in 15 minutes, it's just stunning. And good morning. I'm starting very early at around 6 o'clock to get everything out of the table so that I can actually start working at 8. Of course, it didn't work out and I started working at 11. But anyway, here's me removing everything. Of course, my Sonos soundbar, you have to be extra careful with it. And I'm getting rid of basically everything that's on the table. And here is a look with everything unplugged. Now it's time for the worst part, to get rid of the monitor. And just like that, the monitor is gone. No, I'm just kidding. I, of course, had help with this because it's so freaking heavy. It's a 57-inch, in case you're asking. It's a Samsung Odyssey G9 Neo, and look at the size, and I'm telling you, it's so heavy and I was so afraid something's gonna happen to it. Now it's time to get rid of the table. You can see that it was quite heavy for my biceps, so yeah, I'm glad it worked out. Anyway, time for some hoovering so that everything is clean once the new table is here. Time to bring the maple tabletop. Of course, I had help with this as well because it's 2 meter long, and of course it was heavy. And here's a look at the messy hallway. Mess in the hallway, mess absolutely everywhere. I hate this. But in the end, it will be all worth it, right? So here we started to assemble the actual frame. This is able to hold around 300 kilograms, so I thought that this could be enough to hold my desktop and my monitor. And of course, my cat is again enjoying himself. We measured everything and drilled the holes for the frame. It was actually super sturdy, and we tried to put the legs at the end so that it can support my huge heavy desktop once it's on there. And of course, my cat was already getting on my nerves at this point because he was just everywhere, and I was afraid that he's gonna get hurt. Here, everything including the control unit is already drilled into it, and here is the table itself. I think this is a huge upgrade. As you can see, it basically fits the whole space. Now the monitor arm and the desktop are up. I actually tried to lift the table and it worked fine, so it seems to be really steady. So here's the monitor already on the table, and again, nothing is shaking, everything is perfect. Here is a nice side view for you, and it's time for the worst part, for cable management. I have so many cables, so many items on the table. I absolutely hate this. It's a nightmare. It took me 1 hour to get everything done, but finally it's done. Now it's time to decorate. I have chosen a gray desk mat because I thought that it's gonna be more simplistic and just looking nicer. Now adding my Kennedy Labs keyboard and my favorite Logitech wrist rest. Of course, it's time for something green because wood always looks better with greenery. And I'm adding my monitor stand, which really adds a nice contrast. Of course, there is still place for the Sonos soundbar, so no worries about the sound. I am adding my favorite Logitech 502X Plus mouse and an acrylic coaster for my coffee and beverages and a plushie. And this is the final look. We're done, and I think this is a huge upgrade. This looks so much nicer with the wooden tabletop. It's warmer, it's more cozy. It just creates such a nice atmosphere, and it's just the best place for work, honestly. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Feel free to give me any suggestions of what I could do better. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video, and I hope to see you soon. So if you like my content, please like, subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Now let's just enjoy some